Hello, my name is Marcus Jerome, and today I want to talk about my proposal on turning the theoretical play Curtains, the musical, into a film. To start, let me give a brief plot line on the play. Curtain is a musical comedy set in 1959 Boston, where a detective tries to solve the murder of a leading lady during the tryouts of a New Brunswick-bound show. The play is packed with both comedy, suspension, and even romance. In the film adaptation, I want to focus more on the dramatic aspect of it more than the comedic. For example, for example, Knives Out, where the mood can easily quickly shifts from lighthearted to unsettling. Speaking of Knives Out, I would love to cast Daniel Craig as a detective. I feel like he would play that character so well, especially from his previous movies, especially in Knives Out. Also, to keep the comedic aspect, I feel like personally I feel like I would love to cast Io Edebri as the daughter breaking out into the acting scene. I feel like she would play that role pretty well too, especially from her past acting. For the set design and costume, I wanted to keep it the play within the play retro theme that was usually played within the whole entire play. The world outside the play can be built more upon, in my opinion. We can set the time period to more modern day and contrast the world of the character with the actors. We should also feel like we should play around with the suspense and the dramaticness of certain scenes to keep the audience engaged in guessing who the killer is. Um, we want to like I want to build up a foreshadowing feeling, that leads up to the twist within the mom being the killer of her own agenda. As an example, I feel like we can put more emphasis on certain themes, certain scenes in the actual film or in contrast of the play. One being when the first murder of like the actual owner. I feel like we could put more emphasis on that. And what the way that I feel like we could put emphasis on it is to say if we are filming, we can put more of a dramatic um visual or focus upon the murder instead of like in a play it was more comedic in a way, but it could be like more dramatic. Say like once the murder said, it just cuts the comedic part of the entire script out of it, and it's just like, oh my god, there's a dead body. It give that like uneven, like, whoa, like this is not funny anymore. Like it's nothing's funny no more. Like there's something going, like this is actually a killer. Well, that's conclude my proposal in turning the theoretical comedy Curtains into a film. I believe that this would be a good idea in a sense where it would show like how the contrast between the play and the film were basically traversed. And that's all.